Hey guys, this is Chris with FrozenSoldierAirsoft. You might recognize me from Mr. Toxic Lizard. We are actually doing a brand new account, so we will not be doing any more YouTube videos on Mr. Toxic Lizard because our AdSense account was hacked, and we'd actually like to receive some sort of cash for doing this, because Justin, he doesn't have a job, so he doesn't have a real, decent source of income. But anyhow, so guys, so this is our new channel. Now I'm not going to say the CO afterwards because it was kind of obnoxious trying to figure out, everything on that, because Google Plus sucks and we can't do anything with it because it's not user friendly and we're kind of mentally retarded when it comes to that. But anyhow, so needless to say, I'm not going to say the CO at the end of our channel. Anyhow, today we are going to be an unboxing / review / fire test of the WG Non-Blowback Sport 601 1911 Airsoft. Obviously from the box it's minimally detailed. You have your heavy rate 1/1 scale, and believe it or not, yes, this is 1/1 scale. My dad, he is an ex-cop, and was like, ooh, this looks like my old duty weapon. But anyhow, and it felt like it to him too. It's got a hop-up system, which is very nice. It is 12 gram CO2, guys. This is not green gas, okay? 12 gram CO2. I don't think I have, oh, I do, okay. 12 gram CO2, if you can see that. This is a 12 gram CO2, as I'm going to keep repeating, this is not a green gas weapon. The reason why I went for CO2 is because you cannot buy green gas at your local Sports Authority or Walmart or whatever store. Anyhow, that was really loud. You got all your patents here. Each one of these guns has its own individual patent and serial numbers, so I guess that's kind of cool for added realism. The box, like I said, is not very detailed. You have all your different weapon listings here, and so on. This is your specs with it. The lie is that it says it's blowback. This is not a blowback weapon. Like I said, this is non-blowback. I bought the non-blowback because, well, it doesn't eat up as much CO2. Anyhow, that's the box. So when you open the box, oh, ta-da! You have your gun here. You come with a crappy container of 100 pieces of Airsoft BBs. I suggest either using these in your low-quality guns or simply just throwing these out because you're totally going to trash this beautiful weapon here. So throw those over there. Okay, this is your adjustment tool here. This is a screwdriver tip. I can't think of what it's called. It's a flathead. There we go. This flathead tip is used on your weapon to adjust your windage and elevation, which I'll get to back later. And then this at the end, this is a hex key. So it's an Allen wrench. It's used to adjust your hop-up. Anyhow, get rid of that. The next thing that we're going to use is the CO2 with the magazine. The magazine comes, and believe it or not, I bought this one. The CO2 goes inside of the magazine here, which is very nice. That way it doesn't go inside of your handle of your, or your grip, excuse me, of your gun. Overall, it's a decent mag, but these things are flippin' expensive. If the gun itself is $60, which is like phenomenal for the quality, it is almost entirely full metal minus this ABS plastic through here, like ABS through there. But your plastic is not going to break on this weapon. The thing I don't like about this mags, they are $25 flippin' each. Outrageous. So if you're gonna dump $100 if you want 4 mags for this gun. So yeah, I don't like that. Okay, and then finally your gun right here, your WG non-blowback US Combat 1911. I really like this gun, to be honest with you. This is the first CO2 pistol I've ever purchased. It is very nice. I would have to say I am thrilled for $60. This thing is full metal. Well, like I said, almost. You have, okay, so I guess we'll start from the front of the gun. Okay, so right here is your standard front of a Combat 1911 or your standard 1911. The cool part I really like about this is that this orange tip is removable in the front, and I did not have to yank it off with a pair of pliers. So you simply pull and oh, ta-da! No more retarded orange tip. So that's very nice, okay? The next thing we're going to do is the front notch sight, which is located right here, the front notch. I don't know if you can see that. If not, oh well, suck it. Anyhow, it does have a white dot on the front, but the back sights do not. So we'll go down towards the receiver here. You have a RIS rail for a laser or a flashlight, depends on what you want to do with your weapon here. Okay, and what's cool is we'll actually get to the slide part. The slide is fully lockable right here, so here's, but The downside, though, since this is a non-blowback weapon, the slide does not lock after you run out of ammo, so you have to pull the slide back and flip this little thing right there. Sorry, my hands are a little sticky. Anyhow, the hop up is right here, located right here in the center right here, that little tiny key, and then at the side there's very, very tiny layers that says hop up, and it shows you which way you should spin it if you want it to go up or down or whatever. So then the next thing about this weapon is you have your back sights. They're fully adjustable for windage and elevation, which is nice. So simply get this adjusting tool right here and stick that in the slot. This is for your elevation. This is for your windage right here. Very cool. Okay, now the other thing I thought that was very nice about this weapon is that the hammer right here actually needs to hit this firing pin back here in order for the weapon to go off. So, like a regular, legitimate gun, I couldn't think of the wording there, sorry about that. Like in a legitimate firearm, you can simply hold the hammer back, pull the trigger, and it will not fire, okay? So last thing about the end is that this is a grip safety, but is totally cosmetic. It does not function at all. Your actual safety is right here. So up for safety and down to take the safety off. It's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, now next we go to the trigger. The trigger, the slide catch, the safety, the hammer, and your magazine release is all metal. Despite the other versions, the trigger used to be plastic, which is retarded because it'll break. Anyhow, so you have a very, very nice textured fake wooden grip. Okay, this is not a real wood version. You can buy upgrade kits to make this full wood, but it doesn't really matter to me. On this side, you have your U.S. Army Combat 1911. This was actually adopted. The real weapon, the real steel version of this weapon, was adopted in February 14th, 1911. So that date is actually 100% correct. Hence why they call this gun a Colt 1911. So you go here, you have your serial number. It says made in Taiwan, which is just brilliant. And then you have patent there. The cool part about this is that the grip actually has a very, very shiny wind gun or WG logo, logo. There you go. So it's very, very nice. I like that. It came with a very good finish. It came with a piece of plastic on top. You can simply take your nail and flick it right off. So here's your magazine well right here. Pretty self-explanatory. It's a magazine well for a pistol. Ooh, fancy. That is really about all for the gun itself. There is one more thing with the mag. When you put the mag in here, make sure you slide this back right here, and this will lock into place, so you don't have to, it won't slam forward and all the BBs come out. So you simply push that forward, and it loads all the BBs in place. Anyhow, let's go do the shooting review for this gun. Hey guys, it's Chris again. We're doing the shooting review for the U.S. Combat 1911. One thing I forgot to mention on the gun is that it does hold 16 rounds of ammunition, and the cool part about this gun is that it shoots at an amazing 500 feet per second, which is insane. So I wouldn't recommend CQB. Anyhow, let's do the test. I'm going to be shooting the white areas on the plywood and can and whatever. Anyhow, I'm going for the copper can first. Okay, go for the wood. Okay, going for the last piece of wood. Out. Hey guys, it's Chris again. I'm doing the final review on this WG amazing CO2 pistol. Yeah, I'm not very accurate with it because I haven't completely adjusted the sights, so I would recommend from the factory to readjust your sights and whatnot, because as you can obviously tell, I really wasn't doing that great. That was only 25 feet. Sure, it can hit a head-sized target and do some pretty decent groupings, but honestly, I can do a lot better than that, and I'm not really proud of that. Final thoughts on this thing is amazing. For $60, this is more like a high-end TSD sport kind of pistol. I mean, this is just crazy. The FPS is insane, 500, brand new, right out of the box. I would recommend, though, the only thing I really don't like about it, I would recommend, is that they put way too much grease on the entire thing, so there's like grease and crap like that everywhere. The other thing I want to show you guys real quick is that this little safety thing again. I actually have a thing of CO2 in here, so that's full, okay? Pull the hammer back, okay? Hold the hammer back, pull the trigger. doesn't go off. Very, very cool. Final thoughts is it's just amazing. The quality and the realism on this is awesome. So guys, you can get this on airsofteBike.com right now. I think I got mine for $60, but I think it's right now it's 65. They rose it a little bit. But yeah, so that's cool. Click the link in the description below. Yeah, that'd be cool. I really don't know what's going to be in that link, but I hope it's something awesome. Woo! Anyhow, guys, so this has been a review from Chris here with, you know, I gotta think of our YouTube channel name again. This is terrible. You guys get it. Oh, well, I'm not even gonna say it because we just created this. Anyhow, guys, have a good night. Talk to you guys later.